187 at 5810 Murata. Avenue. Homicide wants you over there.
What's up, guys? Today we're doing LA North, guys. Naked City. The episode is called Naked City, guys. A cup of coffee, guys.
The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Don't forget like and subscribe if you are new to my YouTube channel.
Alright guys, we're playing LA North guys. And then later on too, we're gonna do Black Ops 4, or we might do...
I mean, you know you've made
What's
it
with
if you
that
got
getup
that
of
desk.
yours anyway? I should start introducing
Actually,
us
we do
as
Black Ops 4 later on
Detective
today, so
Earl,
we're
and this is
gonna
my
do
science
LA
teacher, Mr.
North for a
Phelps.
while.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
I understand you, but thousands wouldn't.
Okay, let's change outfits.
Seem distracted.
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
All units, officers need help. Hollywood and Highland. Hollywood and Highland officers need help. 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
What's
Hello.
up? What's up, Pan? Come on,
Can
get
you
up
hear
here,
me?
Eugene. Thank you. Thanks. I like my stream. So how you doing this morning or afternoon or evening? I don't know if it's afternoon or evening. I don't know if it's morning or afternoon or evening. Those are, I don't know if the visual stream. So those are, those are in the zombie games. I think there's a new zombie gonna make it, this month. It's supposed to be called Ash vs. Red. Supposed to be free. So we'll do that next week. Like this week coming up. And if it today is gonna be blocked out for zombies.
Second floor. Apartment 6. In the back.
Thanks.
Try play Sleeping Dogs. It's a good game if you want.
Yeah, I have to get a game because I think my disc like fucked up. But I don't have the money to get the game. I played before. Hey, I streamed it before. I was like, didn't.
Bukowski, you made Homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead. Phelps?
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I take a look?
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly.
Okay, it's like I did play LA North. Actually, I played not LA North, but I played Super Dog before.
Looks like barbiturates. Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing? We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster. This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look. Could have been a modeling assignment. Beautiful girl. The clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
She was so beautiful and so young. Can you leave me alone now?
Snap.
Come on, Phelps. Even Roy looks like he's working. Get on with it.
Can you drive to this one?
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Your investigation is much more important than my psychiatry.
Dr. Stoneman, We are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
She was disturbed, though.
Well, not in the conventional sense. She had trouble sleeping.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Please stop. Please inappropriate. That's inappropriate.
We believe Miss Randall died of an overdose of morphine. You didn't prescribe her anything else, did you?
That is a very serious allegation to level at a doctor, young man. I am well aware of what is prescribed under the Harrison Act, Detective. If you wish to make any other ridiculous accusations, I suggest you direct them to my attorney.
Do you know where Miss Randall worked?
I have my patient's home address and next to kin. That's as far as it goes.
We are investigating a murder, Doctor. You can either read whatever else is on that card, or I can reach over and take it from you.
There is such a thing as confidentiality, officer.
Not for a dead woman lying on her bathroom floor, there isn't. You want to obstruct me? I'll subpoena your patient records.
Clothing store. 6582 Hollywood Boulevard, Hollywood.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Maybe he killed Maybe he killed her.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Well, hello.
No
What can I help you
social
with
in the
today?
top players.
Goddamn Harry thinks he could get fresh whenever he pleases. I thought this was such a nice area. Obnoxious oaf.
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
Nope.
She was found dead this morning.
OD'd.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
We need information on anyone she might have been seeing. Maybe someone she met here.
I'm sorry, I don't know of anyone. If she was seeing someone, he must have had money. Julia would never be interested in any man who didn't have real money.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look? That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you. How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no.
I'm sorry
I
to
can't
hear
believe
that
it.
news.
She was so full of life.
You know the way. You can drive.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
This guy's trying to ban me. I go with that. Okay, we need to double check everything in case we admit. That's what we met. We missed. What we missed. Like, we need to check everything, guys. What do we miss? We missed something.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Let's see here.
A very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Like she's like, it looks like her nail, like she's trying to escape. Like she's trying to escape from the water, guys. Cause her fingernails, it's like scratched up, guys.
Hey Daniel.
What's up? What's up, Ava? So it looks like she escaped from try to escape because her fingernails looks like they've been scratched, like it's been broken. With a nail. Ooh, nice picture. Let's try this one. Nothing. Okay, nothing here. Aha.
It's a place to start.
Okay. I think we already... Let's go and direct. Go to that. Where's the phone? I gotta look for the phone. Cause I think we got most of it, guys. The bed. Nice bed. Can you guys tell me, like,
I think you might have missed something, Detective.
let me know what time for you guys.
Can you hear me?
Let me know if it's morning time for you guys or afternoon or nighttime for you guys. I think I got all of it. I think. Nope, that's not. Smash your head with this weapon. Nope, but like that we fucked up, man. Like that was a weapon. I have to like make sure that's not a weapon. Hey, can I get? It's like a wall, invisible wall here. See, look at it, guys. Look at the fingernail, guys. It's like it's been like squat. Look at the fingernails, guys.
This is murder one. Get out there and find the guys who did it.
What?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Okay, we got. Let's see. Guys. It was actually raining. It was like, it's like not too bad, but it's kind of like raining cold outside for me. Like I know like recover like I was brought over, like it's cold and raining, but it's not as bad now. Like I should like ask.
Any ideas?
You and Mal are good buddies, right? So go talk to him already.
Okay, let's talk to him.
You know I'm right, Phelps. This woman was murdered, and the killers need to be found.
Okay, let's go. Like, I think you know, like. Oh, where is the phone? You go get the phone, guys. Okay, where's like we're missing something. What are you missing? We're missing something in the apartment, but I already got everything. We got. Oh yeah, we got. Let's check upstairs, guys. Let's go up here, guys. Maybe there's something upstairs or something. Maybe they saw something. I can ask.
I'll say hello to the skipper for you. For now, follow up on the narco angle.
Okay, there's like.
I was going to scrub the bathroom. And there she, floating. I really can't talk about this anymore.
Nothing significant.
There's something missing. Here, there's something like there's something missing here, guys. What is missing? What is missing here? Okay, there's let's see here, something not right about this. Hawkins and Shaw. Nice jacket. Very nice jacket. Right, that's an awesome jacket. Let's see, I need to talk slowly. There's like something, not quite there yet. But there's like something not here. Okay, what? I already talked to I already talked to the colonel.
Advice?
You and Mal are good buddies.
Stop. You seriously like no sexual chat?
Ashley J. Williams is my name.
Okay, good for you.
Is my real name.
Good for you. Nice. Nice to meet you.
Call me Williams. What is your name?
Only my friends call me Daniel.
Nice to meet you, Daniel.
Thanks. But I have a girlfriend.
Good vibes.
I have a girlfriend. And please, no sexual chat, please. I don't mind you watching it.
Emoji beaming face with smiling eyes.
Right? So go talk to him already.
I am a guy.
Okay. Good for you.
Okay.
Hi, girl. I'm a guy too. I have a girlfriend too. I have a girlfriend.
I like girls.
I'm a guy. You can tell I'm a guy.
I have a girlfriend.
And no, it's not evil. And no, it's not Ava. Ava's not my girlfriend. She doesn't come on stream. She's actually going out.
Sloppy, Phelps. I'd take another look if I was you.
Okay,
Can you get lost and let me work? This broad was built to be photographed, even if she is dead.
I'm missing something, guys. What am I missing? Guys, I'm missing something. What am I missing?
So what next?
You and Mal are good buddies, right? So go talk to him already.
This is murder one. Get out there and find the guys who did it.
Are you like... Ashley sounds like a girl's name. To me, that sounds like a girl's name. I know a guy named Ashley. Willem is more like a guy's name. Like William Williams, that's a guy's name. Like Daniel is a guy's name. If you put like 2 L's and E, that's a girl's name. Let's say that for guys, like if it's a guy's name or a girl's name with my name, if you put 2 L's and E, that's a girl's name. If you just do it like Daniel, it's a guy's name. But William is mostly guy's name, and Ashley's a girl's name. What am I missing? Guys, I'm missing something. Because I said catch the bad guys. Catch the bad guys, catch the killers. What am I missing?
His middle name is Jenkett.
No, it's not. You got it wrong. That's not my name. That's not my middle name. That's not even close to it.
Daniel Jenkins.
Nope. That you got wrong. He's a portal. That's not my name.
Daniel Jennings.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. But that's not my Jenkins. Not my real name. What's up, Leo?
Ashley Williams.
So that's a girl's name. Ashley is like a girl's name.
Ashley Jenkins Williams.
But that's actually a girl's name. Ashley's a girl's name. Because I never heard a guy named Ashley. Because I went to school named Ashley. And she was a spoiled brat. Well, to me, she sounded like she was a spoiled brat. Like, she's like... She was like one of the rudest people I ever met. Like, she was like totally rude. Like, oh my god. I think she's like a teacher's pet. Like,
Stop having sex here.
yeah. Like, she was like...
Sloppy,
yeah,
Phelps.
thank you.
I'd take another look if I was you.
Yeah, no sex in the chat. Like, so I was telling that. inside. I got a girlfriend. Like, why would I do it? And that's private. If I'm just gonna have fun and be not like in the stream, like we're not. I won't say about that. I won't say that because that's between me and my girlfriend. Like, I don't think she will say that to me. Okay, that's in a. Yeah, I don't say that in the chat. Like she's an ex, but I don't do that in mine. I don't talk about that stuff like that. Should be private.
Doesn't tell me anything.
That's like private.
Circumstantial.
No, that's a lie. And that's
No, that
private.
lie.
That's private. And then let's see here. And I know you're trying to get me banned. It's like people hate my
Whereas
channel.
Chris.
Like they're trying like I don't know, I haven't seen Chris for a while. I don't think he comes to my stream anymore. Like Chris hasn't come to my stream. Where's Chris? Chris hasn't come to my stream like I don't know, maybe he quit YouTube.
Did he die?
No, I don't think he died. I think he might have quit YouTube. Maybe he found himself a girlfriend. That'd be no.
He streams Twitch. No.
No, he's not dead. Oh.
His birthday is today.
Wow. That's cool. We should tell him happy birthday from me. We should tell I told him I said happy birthday.
Okay. He still subbed to you.
Yeah.
I checked.
I think this David guy or whatever his name is trying to get me banned. I feel like he's trying to get me banned, like this David guy or Ashley or Williams, whatever his name, his real name, like his name is. Oh, like he's like there's like, cause he keeps on changing the name on, like it said David, and like he's trying to get me banned.
Why don't you take a closer look?
Like, I swear this guy is trying to get me banned. Like, I did everything. I don't know what's going on here. Like, so this guy is trying to get me banned from YouTube. By, like, this guy my girlfriend's not my stream right now. That never happened. And that's none of their business. I'm sorry, but it's none of that person's business. It's no, it's cheap. That's private. And like he's trying to get me banned.
I am back.
Welcome back. What's up? What's up? Welcome back, Abel. But I swear this daily guy is trying to get me banned.
Bruising on the forearms,
like,
and
I had fun with people.
Look like bite
that,
marks.
No, that's not true.
Very good. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down, and another held her arm and injected her.
That should be
Put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
Thanks,
Spread
Daniel.
a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
I'm at a loss.
You want to talk to the cleaning lady? Be my guest.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's
she
something
killed
I
her.
should be
She
doing,
cleaned
someone
up.
I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
I think Chris.
I can't stand around here all day waiting for you. Her face beneath the water? I need to do something.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Would she have killed herself for a man?
Miss Julie would never have killed herself. She was a very determined young lady.
Banned.
One of those people who shake the tree for all it's worth.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
But you cleaned up after parties.
Yes, I did. Sometimes beforehand. She was always so glamorous. She had the most beautiful clothes and jewelry. She could be hard, Miss Julie.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Mrs. Reynoldsson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldsson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
I'm trying to find a way to get to the... Guys, we're not actually gonna... I'm trying to find...
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Did he call my video? I don't know
How
if
could
he
I help,
called me. I was
Detective?
gonna find out if he's been...
Any messages?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you.
I
Al?
don't know why. It's like...
Paul, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Like...
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around.
Oh, guys, we're gonna take a break. I might get some get some food, guys. Shall return. Guys, I'm back. My legs.
Outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
You can drive.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not
Hi,
some
I'm
old
back.
bulldog who can't...
Back.
Get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Welcome back.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
May as well get this over with. Let's go and hear Mal's fairy tale.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down one round.
Arnett is in interview too, Phelps. Go help him get whatever it is off his chest.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck-on-the-shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private? Heather won't have to know? Yes. We had relations.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
So you don't have a name? Someone we can follow up on?
No, I don't.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julia Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion?
That's right.
You're some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
He's in that car at the lights.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Where are you taking us, Henry? Great idea, Cole. Why don't you just dance in front of his windshield as well?
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City tomorrow night.
That's good, but this is better.
My God, it's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
go.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to the Hollywood station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks, ma'am. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus two dames always equals problems.
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Throw out the guns.
You asshole. Give it up, chump. I know you're there. As soon as he pokes his head out, we'll step on him.
Find some cover.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. They nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a
Thumbs
boxer,
up.
that kind of thing.
Thank you. What's up,
Thanks.
James?
You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Can you drive to this one?
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
We caught up with Mao. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc.
He worked burglaries with a big guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary angle? There was no sign of a...
That's where Arnett comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey about a list of recent burglaries.
The guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town. Tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of him.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
You could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we, Roy? Stefan?
Finbar?
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox. It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud. So you and Rusty have been having discussions. Anything you would like to tell me, partner?
Phelps, don't be so touchy. Rusty had his best ever clearance rate working with you. Even if the cases he worked on can't be discussed. We were just comparing notes. You're a Booneroo case man, Phelps. One of the best I've ever seen.
Thanks.
You gotta learn to take a compliment, Phelps.
Any of the vicinity officer needs assistance, 18...
A hopped-up model, a cad, and a circus freak. Only in L.A.
Fairy tales of the rich and famous.
More like pathetic tales of the desperate to be rich and famous. Junkie Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Arnett, LeBlanc, and Willie.
Don't you go putting the pieces together again before they fit, Phelps. Listen to your old pal Rusty. Or should I say... A Finbar.
I wouldn't call him that if I were you.
What do you care? It doesn't sound like you're the top of his Christmas card list.
He gives everyone a hard time. That's just how he is.
Whatever gets you through the day, Cole. Nice house.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are, making heinous accusations in my own home?
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
I get the sense that you're worried about something, Mrs. Eavestrom.
I have already received the insurance claim, Detective. Is there any way we could keep the return of these items discreet?
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother.
Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Yep.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
You're getting played by. You're part of the crime. You're a criminal now. You're a fool. You're a fool. Play like a fool. Let's go Henry's place. Let's go to the top. Let's have a drive.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry.
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Stop!
Don't kill him,
LAPD!
Cole. This guy's our case. Go on.
Put
get
your
out,
hands
bro.
in the air! Give it up, LAPD! Don't make me chase you! Stop or I will shoot!
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming round, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry? We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
Miss Swanson might be gullible enough to believe your story, Arnett, but I'm not buying. You're involved in a burglary scam, and so was Julia Randall.
I'm a legitimate businessman. I can't speak for Julia.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
You wanted Julia Randall out of your life.
Why would he want that? Julia was our friend.
Julia was his hump, sweetheart. They were the Bonnie and Clyde of society burglars. He met you and realized he didn't have to steal anymore. He could just mooch from you. He needed Julia out of the way.
Julia was insatiable. She didn't care about anyone, not the least me. She was never going to go back to the poverty she came from. I wanted it to stop.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
So you've taken to wearing smoking jackets, have you?
No. What are you talking about?
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
You're still like Yeah, that got you for a burglary.
You can drive.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
I should have never told you that.
Fine. Hey.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Nothing. Just zoom in.
Hang on a moment, sister.
No, definitely not. Yeah,
Tell him
no.
it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
Under arrest.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
Oh, he's gonna jump. Who's gonna jump?
What have I done?
Oh god, he's gonna jump.
Didn't see that coming.
God.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way. We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then. That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful, Roy.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
You're behind the wheel.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this, the kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
A harmonica-playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up. Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
take a break, guys.